Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to the channel. Sarah here. We're going to do a reading for you today for the week of December 1st to the 7th, 2025. Keep in mind, Cancer, this is just a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave out what does not. If you're interested in having a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, lionessmoonintuitivetarot.com, or you can email me directly at lionessmoonintuitivetarot@gmail.com. So Cancer, as always, feel free to delegate the energies where you see fit. If I say I'm talking about you, I could be talking about somebody who you're dealing with and vice versa. Same goes to you, cross-watcher. All right, so today, Cancer, we are going to do for you a whatever comes out. So I'm using the Lenormand and Kipper decks mixed together, and the first energy that jumps out for you is message. Some sort of communication here. I just need to fix this camera so that it's in the shot. Just want to make sure it's in the shot here. All right. So we've got message coming out. So there's some sort of communication about marriage. We've got marriage coming in here too. Somebody wanting to communicate something about a marriage and feeling like they are in some sort of despair about this. Or maybe this is somebody who wants to communicate to somebody within a marriage. But let's see what's going on here. Ooh, out comes the Strength in reverse. Somebody's feeling like they don't have the courage to do something here. We got the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, and the Three of Pentacles. So obviously with the Despair card, that has something to do with some sort of either remorse or regret here. And somebody wants to come in and communicate something about something that they feel remorseful or regretful about here. It's looking like they are, or whoever this is heavily burdened, and they're finding like they're feeling like they don't have the courage or the strength to be able to come and do this. It's like this person wants to move towards their happiness and they can't do it, is what it looks like. Now, it looks like there's another, now it does look like this could be somebody coming towards you, or this could be you moving towards somebody else, is what this looks like. And whatever this is, it's about getting on the same page as the other person. So if this is somebody coming towards you, it's somebody who got themselves caught up in some sort of marital situation that may be keeping the two of you at a distance from each other. Who wants to come in and get on the same page with you about something. So there may have been something that had happened in the past between you and whoever this is. And if this is you, that's you trying to move towards somebody right now in order to come get on the same page or work something out with whoever this is. We've got somebody's in a commitment. Maybe this person wants to offer a commitment. There was something about somebody feels like they got duped into a commitment or a marriage, a marital or a committed relationship, because the person who they were connected to was wearing a mask. They were pretending to be a certain way. And so they got themselves caught up in this, and now they feel like they're trapped, they're frustrated, they don't know how to get out. And they're feeling really regretful about ever having gotten themselves caught up in this situation in the first place. What is in the challenge here? What is in the challenge here for Cancer? We've got the Cross, which is the equivalent to that Ten of Wands we already saw. Concern, expectation. So somebody is concerned. The challenge here has something to do with being basically crippled by this expectation that things are going to be very difficult moving forward if they do try to move towards something that's going to make them happier, because they really are trapped. And what that means is, I said I do, or I signed a contractual agreement that binds me to somebody now, and now whoever this is very territorial over me, and I can't now just break that contract without there being some sort of punishment, retaliation, whatever. So let's get the tarot on this. What does the tarot have to say? We've got the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I've got that there's somebody here who is trying to move towards something else right now. They're very curious about something else right now. Maybe they're gaining some sort of information about something. But it looks like whoever this is debating actually putting an end to something, moving towards their satisfaction, and going back towards something else. So whoever this is going back to another connection, a connection that they had already walked away from after potentially leaving something that they're currently stuck in. I got a lot of comments on my last Sagittarius reading that I did that was like this, because people are telling me they want me to delegate the energies, but you could literally be anybody in this situation. Like, I want to be more clear, but Cancer, you can literally be the person who this person is coming towards. For a lot of you, that is the case. But some of you, it's you who's in this situation where you feel like you can't just leave a connection in order to move towards something else. And for a lot of you, this could be a past connection. That's why I say delegate the energies where you see fit. I just can't get the sandwich right. I'm the Subway guy who doesn't do the sandwiches right. And then I get the bad customer service reviews. We've got the projected, there's something about the future, being concerned about the future. That's what it is. There's something that's going on here that's going to create a concern for the future. Because this person who they are walking away from it's showing up that there's a toxic connection. So if this is you, Cancer, walking away from something right now, it looks like you view this as a very toxic, unhealthy situation. Or they're just, the Spirit's just letting you know that this person is walking away from something that's toxic. And so right now it looks like they're taking no action. So this is showing up as a future thing. So for some of you, if this is somebody who's coming towards you, if this is somebody coming towards you, you may be completely moved on with your life in some way by the time this person comes in. And if this is you, well, it looks like whoever it is that you're moving towards, they might be moving on with their life in some way. What is in the hidden position? I don't want to be too confusing here. There's the scythe. Scythe? I said it as scythe, and I had somebody come and correct me and say that it's not, the C isn't, you don't pronounce the C, but everyone else who pulls this card in tarot readings calls it a scythe. So if you guys know what it's called, leave a comment in the comment box below. Scythe, and house. Ooh, and we've got somebody feels like a prisoner in their own home. They're going to that's something that's getting cut off fast. Psh. When it does happen, it's going fast. Psh. All right. See how quickly that sharp blade cuts all those grains. All right. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And we've got the Three of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Sun, the Page of Cups, and the Magician. Whoever it is that's in this situation that's trying to cut something out in order to move towards something else, which it looks like it's something that they feel would make them happier, they're not facing the truth about something. There's some sort of avoidance of some sort of truth here. So just be aware of that. I'm not getting any further energy on that right now. I am seeing, though, that somebody's cutting something out and it looks like they're going to bridge a gap, and it looks like they're going to do it while they're still in a state of need. So when we're still in the state of need, what ends up happening is that we're attracting now more codependency into our life. We're not stable, we're not confident. We're getting into a relationship because we need the person. And so what happens is that you're now in a connection where when the passion dies down, you're literally stuck with somebody who you can't stand. That's what it looks like. So just be aware that it looks like somebody's manifesting a peace offering, and it looks like it's with a third. It looks like either they're coming towards you with some sort of peace offering, or this is you going towards somebody else. Can we get more on this? We've got financial support, exactly what I was saying. There's something here about whoever this is being in a really rough financial situation. Or there's just, and it could be because they're walking over there's this energy of really sacrificing their own personal material well-being in order to move towards their happiness. They're not happy where they're at. They got stuck in, they're not, exactly what I said, denial. I already said it. I said that somebody's in denial. They're not facing the truth about something. Somebody's in denial. That Seven of Swords in reverse is my denial card. And it almost always gets substantiated. If this is somebody coming towards you, they're watching you on social media. I am reading it as somebody coming towards you for the most of you. This person is caught up in another situation they don't want to be in. They feel like whoever this is was wearing a mask. They were pretending to be something that they were not. And now it looks like they want to try and cut something out. It's showing up that we don't see it yet, but they're cutting something out, cutting something off. It looks like they could end up losing their home. That could be part of it. I mean, it's kind of par for the course. You get yourself into a committed relationship where you share assets, and now this is all going to be compromised when you want to decide, especially if you're the one who decides you want to leave the connection. You're the one who now basically has to be the one who says, you know what, my happiness means more to me than all of this material combined. Have it. I don't know if everyone does that, but I feel like that's a common. All right, what's the challenge, or what's the advice? Somebody's in denial though as to the fact that that is the reason why they're going to try and get into another connection right away. They don't realize that it's a neediness thing. So the advice here, we've got something about seeing something more deep, looking more deeply into something. We do have the lilies here. Again, I see the energy of territorial. I said it. I already could feel it. There's this other energy, this third party energy is territorial. There's this energy of this person told me that they were going to be with me forever, and now they're moving towards you, Cancer? Excuse me? No, that's not going to happen. So it looks like there's something that somebody needs to look at more deeply. This could be you that's in this situation too. You could be the one who's trying to escape from something right now. You're meant to be looking at something more deeply, and what it is that got you into this situation in the first place. And it could be rooted in passion. It could, but it looks like there's something to do with healing here too. What's going on? We've got the Four of Swords in reverse. There's something here. Ooh, I see what's going on here. What's going on here? Somebody's breaking the silence to make an offer, make what looks like a solid offer. And they want to reconcile here. They want to heal. They might be coming in for some Marvin Gaye, like sexual healing type stuff. There's a mask. They're not being real. Spirit is telling you your advice with the Ace of Wands in reverse to the Seven of Wands is to reject this right now. There's something here about this person still, I'm almost getting that there's some level of karma that needs to be experienced by this person in order to, there's going to be karma. They're going to be walking away from somebody who's territorial over them. You do not want to get in them a line of fire. You just don't. So that's your advice. There's gonna the fact is that if we get ourselves involved with somebody who is about to go through some serious karma and you're gonna get on board with this, you get affected by the karma too. And it's karma you're going to be able to dodge if you reject it. That's all I'm seeing here. You may want to give this time. Oh wait, it's showing up as divine. We have divine feminine showing up here, but time. It's showing up that there could be time. They are showing up as being very magnetically drawn to you. I'm reading it as somebody coming to you, but like I said, delegate energies where you see fit. There's something about giving this time. Reject them for now. They need time. They have to go through some sort of karma here. What is the external influence? External influence. We've got ship. We've got main female here. We've got false person here. So again, I already saw that there's the potential for a mask, somebody wearing a mask. Let's get more here. What's going on? We've got there's the Five of Swords in reverse. That's my mask card. That's somebody who's naturally very aggressive, and they're so aggressive that they need to put on a mask and pretend to be something that they're not in order to make themselves likable to others. That's what it looks like. It's an overly passive energy. Just it's a red flag. It is a red flag. Somebody who agrees with everything that comes out of your mouth and believes everything you believe, and that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Whoever this is coming in as if they have to make some sort of like coming in from a distance. They're showing up as being willing to do that. They're coming in fake, being false in order to reconcile here. They're running from something else in order to. We've got the Knight of Cups. That's the bait and switch energy. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. And the King of Cups. This person, I'm just going to say, this person is in a situation right now, too, where it looks like they are not... This person is not having certain needs met, is what it looks like when it comes to passion and stuff. Like, it looks like whoever this is hasn't had anything like that for a while. And so that's very heavily weighing at the forefront of this person's mind. Okay, can we get more? We've got, they did show up as the King of Cups. I'm seeing love. This person has love for you. It is showing up that way, but there is retaliation. I said that. There's something here about this other person retaliating here. And we do see divine masculine showing up here as well. So this could be, I am, what I saw in your advice is that there's something about giving this time. I feel like I got that for somebody else already this week. I can't remember who it was now. Was it Taurus? Maybe you're connecting to a Taurus. Or maybe you have Taurus in your chart. I don't even know for sure if it was Taurus. I think it was, though. You're only the fourth sign. It can only possibly be one of the other three signs I did before you, and I know it wasn't Gemini. Gemini's reading was very different, actually, than any of the others. It was good. The outcome, it was just different. It made me laugh. We've got thoughts. Thoughts. Child. Might be a child involved here. And we've got distant horizons. There might be a child involved in this, or this is just, there could be somebody acting childish. Can we get more? What's going on? We got the Two of Swords. Somebody feels stuck. They have children with whoever this is. Whoever this is has, it looks like they're in a situation where there's children involved. So this creates a huge situation if they walk away. We've got the Ten of Swords here. It looks like they're returning to something here. We've got the King of Cups. It looks like there's love here. They're returning to somebody who it looks like they love, but they got themselves caught up in another situation where it looks like they feel stuck. This is showing up. It looks like they're giving up on something. This person is giving up on something and they want to try and start a new cycle here, is what it looks like. But it's showing up that if there are children involved, this creates a huge issue moving forward. Let's get the situation on this. What is the situation on this? They're searching. This person is searching for, and that's what I'm getting here. Just be aware that it's not that you're not this person's person. You might be. Just be aware, though, that they're showing up in very vulnerable energy right now. It is showing up that there's love, but it's showing up that they're in extremely vulnerable energy and they're not facing the truth about their own role and why their life is so miserable right now. They're trying to blame it all on the other person. And so that's another red flag. This is somebody who says, well, it wasn't my intention for the outcome to be what it is. It's like, okay, so that's a red flag. This is somebody who doesn't know themselves. If you know yourself, then you move forward in life with intention, and you're able to fulfill these intentions, and you know exactly what it is that you're doing that's creating problems in your life. And that's what I'm getting here, is somebody who's very confused here, who creates problems in their life, and they don't know how they are at fault for it. So it's just easier to blame somebody else. This is going to create drama. Them searching for something else is going to create drama for some of you. Whoever this is going to move away from their current home. It looks like they may be at a distance from you. They may try moving closer to you. Either way, it looks like there's some sort of messy issue that this person is involved in, and it might be in your best interest to stay as far away from that right now as possible, and that was what I got in your advice. Just don't get involved right now. There's too much karma that this person has to deal with. This person is not facing the truth about who they are. Automatically, there's going to be towers. There will be towers. You will have to adjust yourself. Those are the rules. We're here to come to the unit of knowledge of the Godhead, and we're none of us are doing it. So we keep reincarnating, and then we get to the end of our life, and we're like, yeah, I did it. I get to go to heaven. No, you don't get to go to heaven yet. Sorry, you get to be reborn now as something else because you didn't fulfill all of your karmic debt, and you definitely didn't come to the unit of knowledge of the Godhead. All right, so let's go. Let's get your final messages, okay, Cancer? We've got there's truth be told. Some sort of truth is coming out here. Message in a bottle. Somebody is communicating. That is what we got. It was something about they're coming in to talk about how hard done by they are. They want to clean up their life. There's some sort of truth. That's what it is. That's the case. So if you notice that this owl is holding a window open and they're standing on top of a mask. Okay. So the truth is coming out here about who this person gotten themselves involved with somebody who they feel was pretending to be a certain way in order to kind of lure their way into their life. Whoever this is not facing the truth though about something here, is what I'm getting. And it looks like this is somebody who is likely from your past, and they are very, very, very loyal to you, is what I'm seeing. Let's get the final messages from the Roses in Love Oracle deck, and then we will close this out. We've got, my biggest regret is not telling you how I really feel. So this person may have been holding back in some ways with you. I'm keeping tabs on you. I was kind of getting, did that show up? Yeah, it did. I was getting that with that Page of Swords. Somebody's might be like watching you online, or maybe if you're in the same town, like they're showing up as being very curious about you. So if you know the same people, they might be asking questions. I am running because I don't think I deserve you. It's not, I don't think that they're running from you. I think they're running from this other connection, and that's why it's saying they're running. They're running from somebody else. They're coming towards you and running from somebody else. It makes me happy to see you thriving, even though it's without me. I'm not necessarily reading it that way, how I'm seeing this. They might be happy to see you thriving, but I don't know. Whoever this is watching you in some way, and they see that you're doing really well without them. They do. And this person wants to reconnect with you, is what it looks like. So Cancer, that is your reading for the week of December 1st to the 7th, 2025. Thank you so much for all of your support, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And until I read you again, take care and bless.